Rue. Thanks again for watching Rue's Musings. Today we're talking about some of the troubles with the business of yoga. And if you'll forgive my rant, my first problem with the business of yoga is the problem that what you in the world, most of you, think of as yoga, as the yoga poses, is not really what yoga is. So the yoga poses themselves are called asana. Those are the shapes that we make with our body. It is a part of the yoga practice, but yoga, the practice of yoga, is so much bigger than the shapes. So that is so hard when I'm trying to make a post on Facebook and I'm talking about an asana class. I can't say asana because people don't know what that means. They don't relate to it. But I can't say yoga because that's not what it is. It's an asana class, it's not a yoga class. A yoga class would be talking about breath techniques, would be talking about the yamas and the niyamas, which are the tenets. So it would be talking about nonviolence, it would be talking about cleanliness, it would be talking about philosophy and wholeness. So that drives me crazy. It's so challenging to really talk about it well because, like I said, to talk about it accurately, people don't understand, and to talk about it inaccurately is, to talk about it inaccurately. So that's just my personal rant about that. The second thing that I think makes the business of yoga really challenging is the other misconception of it, that it is just the poses. And that if you practice yoga, like as soon as you say, I'm gonna make a concerted effort to go to 2-3 yoga classes a week, there's this idea in your community that then you're peaceful and you're kind and you're loving only, right? All of us who have really dedicated to a yoga practice, if you get irritated or if you get angry, somebody says, oh, I thought that since you do yoga, you don't have those feelings anymore. That's not true. That's not true. We're dedicated to learning about those feelings, right? We're dedicated to understanding them. But nowhere inside of yoga does it really say, stop having emotions. That's not part of it. In the yoga that I study, it says understand your emotions. Learn where they come from. Learn how to work with them. But maybe classically it's cut off the need for emotions and cut off the need for egoic thought. That's not the yoga that I practice. But here we go again, right? It just spirals into this whole other conversation. So that the idea, both that if you practice yoga, then your whole experience of life is only loving and kindness. Because really, if that was the case, wouldn't all of you go to a yoga class once a week if then instantaneously you just only experience love and joy and kindness? You would do that. That's not how it works. It's a little bit more challenging than that. And secondarily, that people think that it's just stretching. And it really is not just stretching. I feel like I've said that a lot in these videos. My favorite part about the asana practice is actually the hard work of it and the therapeutics, how much it can heal the pain in your body. The last struggle for me about the business of yoga is that the way to very clearly sell it, right, the look good naked yoga, right? If I say to you right now in this video, if you come to my class 4 times a week, you're gonna rock a bikini like nobody's business this summer, you're more interested in coming than if I say you'll sleep better. Or than if I say if you come to yoga 4 times a week, you'll be happier in your relationship, right? So the tactile improvements of the body is not what's most important to me inside of yoga, but it's what sells it the best. And this is why we have the Instagram situation now of these beautiful women, scantily clad, making beautiful pictures, right? The photographs are lovely, and then you're like, oh, that is really sexy, and that is interesting to me, right? We all are very clear that sexuality sells. So that is also such a struggle to me, that inside of our social media, inside of marketing right now, we need that quick thing, right? The quick thing to catch our attention. And yoga is fundamentally not a quick thing. I mean, that is true. Yoga is a lifelong practice. And even the practice of the poses cannot be done in 1 second, right? Really quickly. You can't do 5 minutes and feel all better. You can do 5 minutes and feel a little bit better. 5 minutes of breathing feels much better than no breathing. But it's really 10 minutes of breathing every day for 10 years, for 4 years, for a year is where we start to feel the difference. So I don't know if selling refrigerators has these types of problems inside of marketing, or, you know, selling bars of soap, because I'm in the business of, you know, selling yoga, and I'm saying it's challenging. That's my musing today. Stay tuned for next week where we'll talk about something else. Bye!